My name is Volkan Demircan, and today I'm going to talk about why has tourism in Istanbul declined in recent years. Istanbul is a great city. It's one of the oldest, historical, and Istanbul was one of the most visited places in the world. In 2014, Istanbul had 42 million visitors, and these numbers dropped down to 36 million in 2015. And in 2016, these numbers were very, very low. It was only 9.2 million visitors. Because of the international, military and domestic conflicts, and there were a lot of terrorist attacks in Istanbul and whole Turkey, travelers chose different destinations rather than coming to Turkey as it wasn't safe for their opinion. In 2014, tourism numbers were very high, and it was the highest in the history. Grand Bazaar is one of the most visited places in the world. Cited in Travel and Leisure website, Grand Bazaar had 91,250,000 visitors yearly. And there is another site in Istanbul called Istiklal Street. Istiklal Street located in New Pada city, and Istiklal Street is shopping district, and there are a lot of restaurants and bars and such. And Istiklal Street had 3 million visitors a day in 2014. It is very unfortunate these terrorist attacks caused a lot of problems for the tourism industry, as the tourism industry was one of the biggest sources for the Turkish economy before this attack. In 24 November 2015, Turkey shut down Russian jet near Syrian border. Because of this, Russian government banned their citizens to travel to Turkey. After a while, however, this ban lifted, but the damage was so big in Turkish tourism in Turkey, and it's still affected. 12th January, there was another suicide bomb in Sultanahmet, again, old city, and they targeted tourists this time, and 13 people died and 14 people were injured. And this attack received a lot of attention from international media, and ISIL claimed this time responsibility. And 19 March 2016, there was another suicide bomb in Istiklal Street. Istiklal Street had 3 million visitors 2014, as I mentioned previously. And this time they targeted Israeli tourists. And 4 people were killed and 36 people were injured this time. ISIL claimed. And one of the biggest attack in Istanbul was 28 June 2016. 2 gunmen fired shots in Istanbul airport, and they also blew themselves. And they targeted tourists and locals, and 45 people were killed and 230 people were injured. ISIL claimed responsibility this time. And Turkey itself had domestic issues, as I mentioned previously. There was a failed military coup in 15 July 2016, and there were 350 people who were killed and 2,185 people were injured. The Turkish military claimed responsibility or blamed responsibility. And 10 December 2016, there was a car bombing and suicide bombing near one of the biggest soccer club in Istanbul, and this team's stadium, near this team's stadium, and 50 people were died and 166 people were injured. And again, Kurdistan Freedom Hawks took responsibility for this attack. And there was also New Year Eve in Istanbul 2017. There was a shooting popular nightclub, the most popular nightclub in Istanbul. They targeted locals and tourists, and 39 people were killed and 70 people were injured this time. ISIL claimed responsibility this time. So Istanbul is no longer viewed as a safe place anymore, and as places were very busy before, full of tourists, a lot of customers for owner of places and everything. And nowadays it's completely different. Everywhere is empty, and there's not many tourists around. And because of this, Turkish government needs to take an action to improve their security and to make Turkey seen as safe place for travelers. And recovery of the Turkish tourism is possible. However, it may take time, and as Turkey has a lot of places to see. Thank you very much.